Okay, so we go to question number 2, B, part 1. And considering the question in B, a boy has a bag containing 5 green balls, 1 red ball, and 4 blue balls. A ball is selected at random from the bag and not replaced. This is a very important keyword. A second ball is then selected. So 2 selections have been made. The first part, we need to draw a tree diagram to show all the possible outcomes. So because there are 3 types of balls, our first selection is going to have 3 branches like this. For the first color, which is green, red, and then blue. Okay, so this is for the first selection. So considering the green balls, the probability of selecting green balls will be 5/10. Why 5/10? Because the total sample space will be the sum of all the green plus red and blue balls that are in the bag. So you simply add 5 plus 1 plus 4. This will give us 10. So probability of getting a green ball in the first selection will be 5/10. Probability of getting a red ball will be 1/10, and that of getting a blue ball will be 4/10. That is for the first selection. But again, we've been told there was another selection, so we are going to extend our tree diagram and it will look like this for the 3 colors of balls that we have. So we have green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue. So assuming that the first ball which was picked was green, then in our next selection we are going to have 4/9 for selecting another green ball, and the probability of selecting a red ball in the second selection is not going to be affected because we assume the first was green. So red will still be 1, but the total will reduce to 9. Then for blue, it will be 4/9. Again, blue will not be affected because the first was green. Now, we assume the first was red. What will be the probability of selecting a green ball? So meaning green is not going to be affected, but the total will reduce to 9. For red, because the first one was red, the second selection, if we consider red, then it will be 0/9. For blue, because it was red, meaning blue hasn't been affected, so it will still be 4/9. And we go on to the other branch. If the first ball was blue, then green is not going to be affected. It will be 5, but the total will reduce to 9. If we consider red, then it will still be 1/9. In the same manner, blue will reduce to 3/9 because the first selection was blue, then here it will be 3/9. So that is for the first part of B, which is B1. Okay, hope we are moving together. So that is for B1. That is for B1. We can move our attention to B2.